Welcome to a new lesson in the school where we try to teach flat earth fanatics to perform their observations correctly. In the last lesson we looked at problems with filming and photographing ships. There are many factors that make this type of observation uncertain. Today we look at wind turbines, masts, platforms, and mountains. All with fixed positions and known dimensions. Surely the observations should not be difficult to get correct. But unfortunately, even on this kind of observations, there are flat earthers that manage to get everything wrong. Compare the height of the horizon with the mast. Harry is exemplary. He takes his pictures from the same place in his house in Sydney. Sometimes he uses this rock. Something that Harry also does well is that he often uses pictures in his videos. So you avoid a lot of zooming and panning. But unfortunately, Harry does not understand that he creates perfect evidence that the Earth is not flat. But he thinks he's proving it's flat. Although Harry's analyses are completely wrong, there is much that other flat earthers could learn from Harry. So wide awake, ranty, rude earther, why not try to learn some from Harry? Choose a fixed location that you will return to for your observations. Use more pictures in your videos so your followers do not get dizzy from watching. Now we take a look at the flat earth favorite, the black swan. I know it's debunked many times and we're all pretty tired of it. But how could you make that observation better? This is the original video that QE, Nathan, and others have taken still pictures from. A typical video taken by a flat earth fanatic. He uses a Nikon P1000. He don't use a tripod and has difficulty managing focus. So this is the evidence that crushes the heliocentric worldview according to fools like Nathan and QE. These scammers often talk about science. But a basic thing in science is that something has to be repeated. Here you choose to display a picture from video with incredibly poor quality. The picture is also heavily distorted. Why not make your own observations? There are plenty of items to document where they live. What do these platforms look like if someone else has taken video of them? I have purchased the rights to use a video from a stock photo archive. Here is a video taken by a professional photographer of these platforms. A professionally created time-lapse. Do you see any distortions of the cranes? If you zoom in the picture, the boundary between the platform and the water is clear. This is what the result looks like when the video is taken by a person who knows what he is doing. It seems that our friend Rude Earther looked at the last lesson and stopped trying to use ships to prove that the Earth is flat. Now he has instead looked at platforms. He thinks he found something wrong on Google Earth. Interesting that he uses a service based on that the Earth is round. Let's see what he has to say today. Are you sure about those heights? Or has the tide suddenly stopped? Once more, it seems like rude earther thinks he is on the moon. He does not include refraction in the calculation. Mirroring. So you do not understand why so much of the platform is not visible? If you stand at 5 meters and expect normal refraction, almost 16 meters is hidden. Today, the tide is between 1.72 and 8.80 meters above the normal water level. What is the significance of the tide? Partly to determine your height above the sea. But in this case it is significant the fact that the platform does not float. It stands on the sea floor. This is starting to get embarrassing. You think you have found an error on Google Earth, when the problem is that you are not looking for important information that takes a short while to find. Information that would save you the embarrassment of being revealed as ignorant. You ignore refraction and tide. You do not find out that the platform stands on the bottom of the sea. We leave rude earther. I don't think he can handle much more criticism. Instead, we take a look at JTolan Media, who thinks he has revealed that a mountain does not have the height stated on maps. How did he come to this conclusion? He guesses that the wind turbines are 150 feet high and uses them to measure how high the mountain is. So what's the problem with that? So, is there any truth in his claim that they are lying about the height of this mountain? Roohif has shown in several videos that he is completely wrong. He proves in several ways that the wind turbines are 220 feet high. If you use that number with JTolan's method, you get the same altitude that on the maps. Link to Roohif in the description. Lying on heights on mountains is among the dumber flat earth theories I have encountered. How high is easy to determine. You can use a barometer, or information from a GPS. But both methods come very close. Here is an example of how to use the help of mountains to show that the earth is not flat. This picture I took on a mountain in Lofoten, Norway. I am 666 meters above sea level. Here's a little view of the area. This picture is also from Lofoten in Norway. These are examples of better motives than boats and platforms. In separate videos I will calculate on similar pictures how much is hidden by the curvature of the earth. Do you want to check if the earth is flat or a globe? Plan what to do, avoid boats and other things that you have no control over, sizes and other things. Be sure to get yourself some basic facts. Tide, refraction, heights. In this video we have got a lot of evidence of flat earthers neglecting the facts. Return to the place you have photographed. A basic thing in research is repeating. I hope you thought the video was interesting. Bye.